Let's talk about ceilings. Specifically, the point of totality within a system. 100% everything. The whole of it, completely all. Imagine something that is 100%. Some of you are probably thinking of a glass of water, filled to the top. Some of you are thinking of a cake or a pie, completely untouched. I'm going to venture a guess that none of you imagined what 100% capsation looks like. Let me tell you about how we determined what 100% capsation is, and the story of the first million Scoville pepper. Welcome to the hottest race in the world. Before we can get into the pepper, we have to go more in depth about the pungency scale. As stated in my Scoville video, right here. By the 1980s, Wilbur Scoville's scale had long been obsolete. The Association of Official Agricultural Chemists and the American Spice Trade Association came up with a more accurate method in determining pungency units. Using high-pressure liquid chromatography, a base level of pungency units was found using pure capsation. In 1996, if you multiplied those pungency units by 15, which was the coefficient of capsicum pungency, you would have the new Scoville heat unit. This was a scale that the red Savina was measured on, and what Dr. Paul Bosland originally worked with. He'll become important later, trust me. This new scale, while more accurate, still has its controversy. I've read papers finding that the 15 coefficient is probably incorrect. It should rather be 16 or 17, all the way up to 30. These discrepancies are most likely due to the biological differences in peppers and how the capsation is extracted. Eventually, ASDA changed the capsation coefficient to 16 in 1998 due to overwhelming American and Indian research. Regardless of what the end coefficient is, we now have a proper scale. It was all official, at least according to ASTA in 2020. The theoretical max of a capsation-based hot pepper is 16 million Scoville heat units. All of that just to introduce the new world record. The idea of a custom pepper was now gaining traction around the globe, and growers were keen to capitalize on the phenomenon. Not all those growers were private. Around the time the red Savina had ascended to the top spot, scientists at India's Defense Research and Development Organization were testing peppers from the Assam Valley to find new filler for their crowd-controlled chili grenades. I guess they weren't hot enough already. The Assam Valley is known for its harsh, wet, and hot climate, a very suitable place for a host of extreme peppers to grow. After testing 3 possible candidates, Dr. R.K.R. Singh settled on the Bhut Jolokia. Not much is known about what happened to his pepper, or what the doctor did after, but this is when a familiar name pops up once again. Dr. Fabian's alma mater, New Mexico State University, where Dr. Paul Bosland, the director at the time, happened to be traveling in India around 2001. He came across seeds for the Bhut Jolokia. He then brought the seeds back to New Mexico to start growing them. The research he found by Dr. Singh showed the pepper topping out at around 855,000 Scoville heat units. That's still 278,000 Scoville heat units more than the red Savina, so this was a hot pepper. Once 2004 rolled around, they finally had some peppers take root, and they could start seriously growing. By 2005, they had mature plants with a really nice yield, so they sent them off to get tested. The Scoville heat units returned, and frankly, everyone was shocked. 1,001,304 Scoville heat units. Let me say that one more time. 1,001,304 Scoville heat units. That is almost 2 times hotter than the reigning champ red Savina. Dr. Bosland had done what was thought unobtainable at the time. Not only did he set the bar ridiculously high for the world record, but he also broke the 1 million Scoville heat unit barrier. How could it get any hotter than 1/16th pure capsaicin? On our next episode, the very eventful year of 2011, and how 3 growers broke the million Scoville barrier handily. Thanks for watching.